my name's Antony Cummins, and I'm here at Westow Anglo-Saxon village. It's a reconstruction of an Anglo-Saxon village and building. I've wanted to come here for years, but it's quite far away from where I live. So I've come down south and I'm having a look round. So what I'm going to do is take you round now and let you see all the different reconstructions and things like that, and see if you enjoy it.
I don't think the scarecrows are quite authentic. I've always been really interested in this period and basically early medieval. So I find this amazing to come up. Actually, the scope of this is hard on camera. Try and show you how big it is by going up. Right, here's my head height. And there, this is really quite high. Show you how big they are. They're really quite thick. Oh, and what you don't get, of course, is the smell. It's a very wood smoky smell. Of course, the thatch. That was really nice. Wood store. Pull up a bit so you can see. So this is the house. Lovely locking mechanism. There, lock in place. Take it out. Bolt comes out. Oh, it smells like Japan when you go in the old Japanese houses. Central hearth. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'd live in here. The beams. Shield of death. What you might not be getting a concept of is how actually clean this is. And what annoys me more than anything is that back in history everyone's like, oh, it's just dirty, it's horrible. It's, you know, that is just presumed from our oversight of the 1950s or the 1800s, where everything in the past was discussed in our base. Actually, these sort of places can be as clean as you want them. Obviously you've got smoke and natural working environment type things, but I do think people should start to realise that these, you know, they're not savages living in caves. It's, you know, this is really sophisticated work, and I'm sure back then, this is just a reconstruction, but I'm sure back then they had it absolutely really sort of perfect nearly. Obviously, back then, of course, you know, life was not as clean as it is now and all that, but still, I think they would have had this place as best as they could run it, as warm as they could get it, and as habitable as possible. So I'm sure it was really good. And I'd live in here for a while. Let's have a look at the bed. I like the beds. Of course, you know, you've got fleas, ticks and all that problems when you live out in this sort of way. This is three-tiered, three supports, you can see with a spear, one there, central one, outer one. They all go to that central crossbeam at the top. You can't see in here, but goes to the central beam at the top there, goes across. Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. Throne of Doom. Some sort of workbench. Pause it here if you want to have a read of that. Pause if you want to read. Of course, the thing is that they have no concept of what the window's like. This is all reconstructed from what they imagine. So to me, I can imagine if you're in England, you're going to have proper shutters on your window, not this sort of rattan. I personally think they would be definitely well shut in, fur-lined, leather curtains, the lot. I don't think it would be just open to the weather. But you know, it's quite expensive to put all that stuff in. Again, oh my god, you could do with cleaning that. I don't know if you know, if you're not from England, if you have a thatch roof, it's mega expensive in England, and you only have to be very, very rich. So obviously back then it was much cheaper, but still it's rich now. This one's got a double bed over there. Again, the workbench, the three beam again, and central hearth. This has got a raised platform at this end. The smell is really nice. Oh yeah. You can see this has got a different construction. It's beams on the it's supported by the external wall instead of central beams. It's got the hang down kettle holder. Yeah. Throne of Death, another one. I always wonder with these things, you see there the light coming through? I always think that'd be stuffed with fur and leather and it'd be absolutely closed. Like things like that, obviously you need, it goes out, the smoke goes out the thatch. But you know. This one has a different locking mechanism, built internally. Right there. I have no idea what that is. Anybody put it in the comments below? This one's a much hairier roof, in the sense that it's not been trimmed back. It doesn't seem to be accessible. You can see it's carved along there, the wood actually. It's quite nice. Very, very open to the weather. I'm not sure what this would have been. One thing I find that's totally different is that whenever you read like Beowulf, or you read like, you know, the Icelandic sagas and things like that, and you know, of the early medieval period, it seems a lot more sophisticated than these buildings, you know, let out. There's gold brooches, beautiful cloth, you know, amazing ironwork. I think what's missing from these is all the really attention to detail of great ironwork, art. You know, the human element is missing. These are the basic bones. So what it needs is the artistic, the time, the human behind it. Basically, that's what a lot of history is missing. Is what the humans were doing at the time. Apparently, this is not how it used to be built. They said they did this because it was the first experiment when they thought it that the house was like in a sunken pit, but they decided this was wrong, and I think for obvious reasons that thatch had rot away, and they said the floor level changed as people walked in and out. So this is the top half of the house buried, so it's not how it should have been. But I do like the door frames, and they thought that it was a central pit, but no. So we can't really take this one as a real thing. What I presume is a bread oven, which is very nice. We're in like a workshop here. A forge and some beautiful art. Right, the final one. This is the last building of on the site. Again, no shutters on the window. Doubt it. Again, this mechanism that way. I do like that. Right, loom weaving. It's hard to explain, but these planks are so thick. They're massively thick. They're about 3 inches and cambered. Not sure, a gate of some sort, or no, shutter, I think. So what I was trying to say is, what I think is missing from this is the human element. I really do. When you read Beowulf and you read the Icelandic sagas and you read all these things, there's something missing. These look very rudimentary and solid, and they're superb structures. But what's missing is the human, the artistic qualities, the like when you read Beowulf, they have golden brooches and beautiful iron and well-worked leather. What these houses are missing are the tiny bits that make it human, like the art, the little sections like curtains or leather curtains, or the drapes, the decoration, the cleanliness. Somebody would be here, probably a servant, probably a slave, cleaning everything, depending on the person's taste. But what I'm saying is, we shouldn't think of the medieval period, the backwards period. We need to change our view on history. And all it is there are people like us, as ingenious, some clean, some horrible, some greedy, some kind, some poor, some extremely rich. But they just didn't have electricity. They were just behind us in the sense that they didn't have our technology, of course. But for what they had, like all humans in all time, they were ingenious. And these buildings are ingenious. If you're interested in early medieval period history, I've just wrote a book called The Illustrated Guide to Viking Martial Arts. And if you're interested in seeing that, what I've done is I've put together the quotations from the sagas about fighting and made a martial arts curriculum based on what they've said. So I'll put a link to the book below. My name's Antony Cummins. If you want to follow what I do, then go to the link below as well. It's Facebook. Follow me on my page. And I hope you enjoy it. Leave your comments below. I don't have a speciality in Anglo-Saxon, but I'm very interested in it. So anybody who's got any information about it, please put comments below and let us know and discuss there. Thank you.